Hello, everyone. Oh, this is so weird. My glasses, I'm on my way to the computer from the bathroom and they just broke. It's crazy. Oh, I don't know why. I think the screw fell out. I'm going to have to go see if I can find another screw. Okay, so let me see. I've got my night bod on. That's good. I remembered. And I have actually some footage to show everyone today. I'm assuming everything is going well. Don't see anyone in here yet. That's fine. Let's see. So yeah, we have a new experiment that I've been dying to try, and it just took me a little while to do so. But I hope everything's working out okay. Let me since no one's here, this would be a good opportunity to check and make sure that everything is good. Make sure I'm not muted or anything too. I'm too. Okay, I'm there. Okay, let's see. Crazy Poppy Lady is having a live right now. Of course, I can't see my own feed unless I log in under a different account. So let me double check myself here. Or, oh goodness. Okay, now found myself. All right. Oh, and we have Denisha and Tanker here and Dreamy. Hello, ladies. How are you guys doing today? Yes, I've had a couple requests for glow in the dark. I've had a couple requests for fluorescent.
Hi, my name is Alexandria.
My co-host, Alexandria. So, go away, Siri. What? Got something to say? Thank you for watching the video. Say it out loud. Yeah, you are in the video. They can see you. Oh, you and your dirty face and everything. Okay, honey. Tank says hi.
Hi, Tank.
All right, guys. So yeah, finally did this experiment. My daughter got me these little. You'll see what I got here shortly. I have a special clip of footage that I had filmed of me dyeing this yarn, and you'll see these little containers of pigment powder that my daughter got me for Christmas that I wanted to try on yarn. And hi, Kim. Good afternoon. How are you? I can see you guys really nice. I got you kind of propped up a little bit today. So versus my last live, this is a lot clearer. But I'm still in my cozy chair. So I've already done all the work. I'm just going to let you guys. I have a video, like I said, to show you. And I need to change my focus so that I don't keep getting spammed here. Live streaming. There we go. For 1 hour. All right. Okay. Now we're good. So I filmed this about 3 weeks ago. So there's going to be some things on here. I think I had mentioned that I hadn't done a video of my whips and stuff. This was prior to me actually doing said video. So, and it was actually intended for a previous live, which I don't remember what happened. I think it might have been my mom's doctor's appointment or something that interfered with me doing that. So I finally got that done. And I'm going to let you see this clip. I did edit it a little bit. I can't remember how long it is, but I will end up interrupting it every so often because I'll have to chime in. It's a couple things I usually would add in when I edit the video, but I'm just going to pause the video in between every now and then. And I think I can do. I'm gonna see if I can put myself over to the side. So let's go ahead and watch this clip of me dyeing 3 hanks of yarn. You'll see all the details when we start it. So let's watch this. Hello guys. I don't know if I have already done an introduction about this or not, so I will go ahead and let you know what I am doing. I'm going to show this during my live tomorrow, but I have to dye it tonight because it's dark. And you can probably guess what I'm doing. I don't even say on the thumbnail or not. Do not turn that light off. Do not turn that light off. Go on. Go play. Thank you. So, what we have here, got these for Christmas. And these are, actually, let me show you first. I don't know how this is going to turn out on video. So, let me just take a quick peek right here. Ah, okay. So, you can see this glowing right here. This is my wrist. In case you see this. Wait, is that actually showing? That's not showing, is it? Interesting. It was showing. Okay, the glowing is still showing that right there. This is the one I'm going to be using because it seems to glow the brightest. And here's a picture I inserted so you can see it better. For some reason, these pictures show it better as pictures than it does on videos. But that's the one I used. The rest of these are also fluorescent colors. So this package includes glow-in-the-dark and fluorescent colors. I have a black light for that experiment. So when I get ready for the fluorescent, I will have the black light to use. But for this experiment, I have acid. I'm sorry, not acid. Basic dye, fiber reactive dye, and acid dye. And of course in here, I have 3 25-gram hanks of yarn, acrylic, cotton, and wool. They're just soaking in plain old water, but of course the base and the acid, they both have the vinegar in it, and then of course the fiber reactive has the salt water and the soda ash. So what I will be doing is I'm going to just take these hanks out, wring them out really good, and just put them in these solutions. I'm going to wrap them up in plastic wrap. Okay, I forgot a very important step. Before I put the hanks in there, I'm going to add, I don't know how much, maybe 1/4 of a gram. There's not much in these little containers. I'm going to add probably 1/4 of a gram each of these. And there's only around 75, no, it's not 100, it's around 75 milliliters in each cup. And it'll be 1/4 of a gram. They're all around a 0.5% solution. I didn't want it real heavy. Just color. I could just try it just with this, but I want to try the type of color that I'm supposed to use. The basic dye with the acrylic, the saltwater fiber reactive dye with the cotton, and the acid dye with the wool. And I also wanted to use yellow. For some reason, I was just thinking that it would dye better if I actually had a base color with the glow in the dark mixed in with it. So I wanted to throw that in as well and say hello to Marcel. And also, Linnell, you came in since I played this. Good to see you, ladies. God bless you. I wanted to use the types of dye that I'm supposed to be using with the yarns, but I want to add just a tiny bit of this glow in the dark to see if I can get this to glow in the dark. So first up, I'm going to move this out of the way so that you guys can see what I'm doing. Stay back. I haven't even taken any of these out yet, but I have had this charging. Well, yeah, if you kind of shake it up a little bit like that, it'll actually show that it's not all the way charged, because you move it around and see, you can see where it's darker, lighter. Yeah, you can even see it on the camera. That's really cool. I'm glad it shows up on there. But I'm going to take just about, like I said, about 1/4 of a gram and put it in each one and stir them up. I have no idea how this is going to turn out, but I love experimenting. So that's what we are doing. And this is pigment powder. And kind of was looking this up. I actually wanted to do this in the dark. So let me turn the light off. Hopefully I can still see it. Okay, that's cool. You can actually see some glowing in there. But you know what? I can't measure it out in the dark. So turn it back on.
Wow.
I'll turn it right back off after I get it all
Come on, can I talk?
measured in there, honey. And I am spilling a little bit. Baby knocked my camera off. Sorry about that. Oh, we didn't want to have to edit this. That's not that bad, right? We'll keep going. I left that in. Okay, it's still going, right? Yep, it's still going. Okay, now I can turn the lights off and stir. So let me, I can't see. Okay, I'm gonna grab this one first. So I'm stirring these up. Yeah, that was funny. So I'm stirring these up and I can see them for myself, you know, down in the water. I could see the pigment powder as I'm stirring it up, but the video camera did not pick it up. For some reason, the camera does a much better job at capturing it than the video does. So I could actually see the glowing down in there, but unfortunately it did not show up. Hi everyone, working and listening. Hi Chris, glad to have you. So I'm stirring it up and I can see it glowing, but it doesn't show up on here. So this is just me stirring up all three of these cups. It looks dark, but I want to see if I can make this whole solution glow or if it's just going to be, I have a feeling it's just going to be the powder. Let me move this out of the way so you guys don't confuse.
Just give it to me.
Okay. You can see well, I don't think you can actually see that, but I can see some glowing.
Give me that
Baby, hush. There's a couple pieces on the, I'm back here on my deep freezer. Because I thought it would be quieter. Okay, well, it's still an experiment. Just an experiment. So even if we only get part of it glowing, you know, maybe that just means I need to use more. But it's just a small amount, so. Alright, I'm going to leave that measuring spoon there, and I got plastic spoons for the others. So now we're doing the fiber reactive. I don't think you can see this, can you? No, we can't. No. I was kind of hoping that we'd be able to see me mixing this up in the dark, but since we can't, I'm just going to go ahead and turn this back on. There's a spot in the middle of the cup that made me do that. It's okay, baby. Thank you for offering.
Okay.
Actually, I did have a paper towel. Oh, it's on the floor.
Here.
I got it.
I can give you one.
I really wish you guys could see the glowing. But if I can just get a little bit of glowing into this yarn, that at least will tell me that if in the right quantity, it can be done. Goodness. Trying to break up all these little pieces here.
Can I see?
No, baby. Back up. Back up. Back up.
It's so pretty. Is it the same one?
No. Let me see how it looks in the dark. I know you guys can't see, but And I don't see any glowing now.
Can glow.
Wait a minute. No, I do see a little bit. It's very faint, but I do see a little.
Can I turn the light back on?
I got it. So, like I said, if I could just get a little bit of glowing, that will tell me something. Let me see how this looks. Stop it. You're misbehaving.
Sorry.
No, wait a minute. Gotta wait for my eyes to adjust. Baby, back up. You're gonna knock my camera down again. Go on out there with Tim. You're misbehaving. Go on.
No.
Yes, you're not being good. You're talking. I told you not to talk. And I don't really think you can see that, but I can see some glowing in there. I almost feel like I should just add more. Let me just add a little more to both of these two. I will certainly buy more if this works. So what I will do after I mix these up and put the yarn in, I will wrap them each up in plastic wrap, put them each on a plate, heat set them in the oven. Let's see how it looks. I said oven, but I meant in the microwave. Oh, hello, Maribel, Frozen Stone, and Deb. Hello, I just spoke with you that night. Good to see you, ladies. Let's go back to the video. Well, we shall see. Well, obviously, we won't see in the dark. No, honey, I do not want. That's why I turned it off. I don't want it on. Oh, it's a chunk. Yeah, one thing I've noticed about this pigment powder is really hard to get it to dissolve. And I didn't say this in the video, but at a later point, here shortly actually, I actually put it in the microwave, each one of those in the microwave to make it warm, thinking maybe that would help it to dissolve. But it didn't really help a whole lot. I don't really know what can be done. Perhaps I just need to, before I put it in, maybe make it a little finer or something, break it up into smaller pieces. I'm not quite sure. But it is a little bit of a hassle to get this stuff to dissolve. It's not like my other dye powders that I use. So that's just a little thing to add in there as well. Hi, Doris. And thank you, Maribel. I think you said something about a pretty color. I just decided these are just plain old yellow. Well, but they're like bright yellows. It's just a regular yellow for the basic dye, and it's like lemon yellow for fiber reactive, and then fluorescent yellow for the wool for the acid dye. And I was thinking, if I add glow in the dark pigment to a yellow, that would probably, a bright color. Usually you think of, when you think of glow in the dark, you think of like green or yellow or white or some shade around in those colors. I don't know what that was. So that's why I just decided with yellow, and I just add some of the glow in the dark pigment to it, just thinking that that would be the best way to go. So let's keep watching. You'll see. Okay. Yes. Let me stir this one. I have that on my wish list. Hey, Marianne, how are you? Lurk and listen. Yep. I'll be over at your place later. I hope that wasn't a stink bug in my hair. They do that. Hey, Jax. Tardy. Oh, no.
This glows.
Get better soon, Jax.
I have to step out right now, but I'm going to let these 3 sit in the light and see if they can charge up, perhaps. But I can see the glow powder. As I swirl it around in a circle, I can see the glow powder pooling in the middle of the whirlpool.
And again, like before, I can see it, but it didn't show up on the camera, unfortunately. And hi, Dawn. Good to see you.
Let me turn the light back on. Hey.
Okay, now this is, I had to go get my daughter from work. I came back and I decided to put all these in the microwave. I don't know why I didn't mention that, but I put them all in the microwave to heat it up, hoping that that would help to get the dye powder, to get, not the dye powder, but to get the pigment powder, the glow-in-the-dark pigment powder to dissolve, but it didn't really make a whole lot of difference. So I just stir and stir as much as I can. That's all I can really do.
So I don't think, I'm having a little bit of a hard time getting this to dissolve. It's been sitting. I don't think any of this is going to glow. Let me get rid of the spoons because I don't need them. But I'm gonna see if I can get any, see if any of these will glow. I doubt it. The final result is actually where I really want to see the glowing. Get them a little close. Of course, you want to hit the light. Oh, bathroom light. No. Oh.
I don't even see anything off the camera.
Me neither. I see a little speck on the dishwasher.
And I did discover something last night. I don't remember if this was the case in this video or not, but I'll tell you what I was doing last night. But I did notice that that particular spot at the deep freezer, if there's any light coming in from out here going back there to it, it will, and any light at all, even the TV light, it will affect this. So it pretty much has to be pitch dark everywhere. So perhaps if I would have taken it into the bathroom and shut the door or something like that, it would have, yeah. And then charging it up too, Tank, you have to charge up those colors. So that's something else. I mean, I kind of sort of, it was sitting right there on the deep freezer. So I guess you could say that it was charged, so to speak, but it might not have been enough darkness, because I will explain why. But I noticed last night, well, with what I was doing last night, it did affect the glowing properties of it. So that could be a big factor right there.
The deep freezer. Goodness, whatever this appliance is.
Want me to get the light back on?
Yeah. Well, we're just going to continue on. Go ahead and...
Where was that little spot at?
Somewhere in that area.
I'll check it later tonight.
Okay, this is the cotton.
Oh, can I dip it in?
I got a glove, so...
Oh. And I don't.
Mommy, not gonna need to put some of your makeup on me.
And I really shouldn't have... Well, that's fine. That's fine.
Want to get another glove?
Yeah, I'll just go to the bathroom sink
No.
and rinse it off.
Well, it is right there after all.
Here's the acrylic.
I'm jealous. You're having fun.
You know, I might just heat set these. No, I better not. I might stain the cup.
Yeah, that's right, Tina. You do have to put it in a light. And I don't know if these newer I don't know, LED, whatever you call these newer lights, have any impact to it. But I kind of like putting them like in the sunlight. That's kind of God's light is better than any light you could buy at a store. But yes, the stuff does definitely need to be charged up first. And I think, when I was a kid too, my stuff, if you charge it a long time, you get a brighter glow for a longer amount of time. So I think all that makes a big difference as well.
And I'm concerned about the color of the yarn. I just thought I would use yellow just for all three, and not trying to get them all the same shade or saturation or whatever. Just
It's no Easter eggs.
I will address that comment before this show is over. Sandrine.
Like it has a strong vinegary Easter eggy dye smell.
Yeah. And here's the wool. I probably could have gone with less water than this.
Wait, have you done a video on my jacket yet?
I have not.
You want to do that tomorrow?
I need to do it. I have several finished topics I need to talk about.
Well, I'm going to be in it to wear my jacket because you can't get that away from me. Even if you try, you can't get it off me.
Okay.
Okay. While this one is still wet, I decided to use just poly bags. I'm going to put them in a bag in the microwave, and we'll see what happens. I'm actually going to put all that excess liquid. Yeah, there's pieces of the glow powder in there too. Yeah.
Where it didn't dissolve.
Okay, we're going to do it this way, actually.
I got it.
We're going to do it this way.
I could have helped.
Bring your hand around the back other side. There you go. Keep it on camera. Okay, sort of on camera. Alright, there's
Bag number.
Ooh, you know what? I need a Sharpie. Can you go get me a Sharpie? You know what? Never mind. Never mind. I don't need a Sharpie. I know what they are. I don't need this to know. Oh. Let me rinse my hand off first.
Okay.
Rinse my glove off, actually.
Other little helper.
Okay, so I heard bark, 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 bark.
Can you hold that side? I can hold the other side. Yeah. He's right there outside the door.
Yeah.
We had a last Friday morning, or late in the middle of the night, Thursday night, we had a neighbor's house burned down, and unfortunately the man didn't escape, and his brother lives behind us, and they have his dog now. You want to grab the other side there?
Yep. Our sanity's gonna be driven away by whoa, 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 whoa.
Okay, so these are going to go in the microwave to be heat set. I might just leave them just like they are, actually. No, I better not. They'll each go in separately. And
Yeah.
not sure if the
Yeah, it was really, really sad. My mom was actually the one that called the fire department late. It was like 1:30, 2 a.m. And the dog escaped. He was inside, but he made it outside. But the owner did not. He was actually asleep. Yeah, really sad.
rest of this will be live, or if I'm going to come back and make another video of how it turns out, but we'll see what happens.
Okay, so here is this is the end of all the footage that I got of these yarns. I kind of wish there wasn't really nothing to record. Crinkling, somebody getting a snack. There wasn't really a whole lot to record after because Unfortunately,
Hi, I'm not someone who was getting a snack.
unfortunately, they turned out not to glow. I kind of had a feeling that that might happen because of the way that the dye turned out. Couldn't get the pigment to go through the dye good enough. But I do have those 3 yarns here to show you. And I love the fluorescent. This is gorgeous. Let me show you the 3. Here's the wool one. Even though they don't, okay, even though they don't glow, let me go full screen, and then I'll come back to this one. I think I can come back to it. So, and now it's okay. There's the fluorescent. Here is the acrylic yarn, and this is like a lemon yellow, so this is the cotton. So they did, like I said, they didn't turn out glowing, so I decided that I would hank up 3 more. I mean, I already had a mini of the wool, and I hanked up a little. I think I got a 50-gram hank of acrylic, and I got a 25 gram of fingering cotton. The acrylic is worsted. The wool is DK or worsted, one or the other. But I just decided to dye them. Let me show you. I can actually show you these because this is after they've been dyed. I dyed all of these. Of course, I've done the acrylic in with the vinegar like I normally would. He set it in the microwave in a plastic bag. And same for the wool. I used, let's see, I used a half a gram in each one, and it was just enough water to soak it. There wasn't any excess water, just enough to soak it through. Hi, Steve. How are you? And then of course the cotton. I used the salt water, the soda ash, and again a half a gram of the dye of the glow in the dark glow pigment powder. And soaked them in that, put them in the bags, put them in the microwave. And I do have a picture of, let me bring this back up here. I took a picture of, this was just the acrylic one. It was in the bag after I'd done mixed it up. This is before, this is in the daylight, in the light. And this next one, see how it looks in the dark before I nuked it. So as you can see there, we do have some dyeing, glowing, I mean. Oh, that's okay, Tina. That's totally fine. So this is a half a gram of glow in the dark pigment powder. There's no other color, just like, it's just white. That's it. Just white. So, oh, this is, I'm going to go ahead and let this play and it's kind of like a slideshow. So I'm going to pause it. So, yeah, that is a really good glow. So, okay, that's right. That's the end of this. Ones I can go to. And that's only a half a gram. Like I said, those little containers, very small. There's not a whole lot in there. So I've actually got it in my cart. I'm getting ready to buy more, like 5 ounces. These are like, I don't even know how much is in there. I would guess probably 2 grams, not much at all. So let me find, I think I still have it. Doesn't matter, I'll find it. All right, let me share my screen. And I want my entire screen. And I'm going to show you guys. That's okay. Where's my pictures? Got the wrong one. There it is. All right. This is after it has been washed and dried. This is the acrylic yarn, guys. This one is, I'm sorry, wait a minute. I'm sorry, no, this is the cotton one. I'm sorry, this is the cotton one. This is cotton. That's the first one I took. The picture, this one here is of the cotton. And I was so excited. It's, let me get my little zoom in picture. Alexa, turn off the yarn light.
Okay.
That's better. Okay. This is obviously like from a distance. So let's zoom in just a little bit here. I can't see comments right now because I'm, showing my screen. I'll be back very soon. Check this out, guys. I mean, yeah, there's areas where it's darker than others. I feel like that could be remedied with basically more powder, more dye powder. I mean, generally, sweetheart, don't do that. Don't do that. Thank you. I think it can be remedied with more powder. This is a 25-gram tank of cotton yarn, and let's see, that would 25 gram. I mean, yeah, the hank. Yes, I'm sorry. It's 25 grams in the hank, and it's only a half a gram of the dye powder. So that would only be like a 1% solution. So if I double it, that could be the key to it all. Maybe even triple. So, yay! I'm not completely done experimenting, but I know you guys want to see the acrylic. So let me zoom back out. And we'll go to the next one. Okay, this one's a little bit paler, but again, I think it can be remedied with just simply more dye. But look at that. This is after washing, after drying, and yeah, I did charge it up. This was after all of that. How crazy is that? Actually, I honestly was not expecting it to work because after the first experiment, I thought, well, okay, I tried. So, and the wool, unfortunately, you don't see anything. I don't see anything. There is no, but I haven't given up on it. I have not given up. I mean, yes, I've even examined this very closely in the dark, and I can't see anything. So, but I've not given up on the wool. Just a matter of how much dye I put in there. And I even took a couple pictures of the wool, and there's nothing. Okay, let me go back to you guys. Did that work? I'm still seeing this on my screen. I came in like maybe this is what this. Oh, okay. Can't see it. It's not. Oh my goodness. I am so sorry for us. I try to be inconspicuous about that, but my gosh. Okay, let me. Were y'all able to see? Yeah, they do kind of look the same. I said entire screen. I said share. Let me just try this one more time. Let me try it one more time. This one right here is before I put in the microwave, what you're seeing right there. Let me try this. I thought I had this down. Entire screen. Okay, let me just try window then. I can't do it that way though. I can't do. Well, you know what? That's kind of. I don't know. What if I take myself out? All right. I'm so sorry about that. I tried. I even practiced this beforehand. I was like, okay, this is how I'm going to do it. Here's my pictures I want to show. Um, I didn't actually have to go through the option of sharing screen to be able to practice. It just looked like it was going to be okay. This really stinks because I have to show it to you on my phone now. But, and it's probably not going to show up very good. And I took it portrait wise. So let me make sure there's no fingerprints on here. At least. Oh my gosh, I am so sorry. But you can see a little bit of glowing in there. Okay, we're getting a little better. You can also see my computer. But this is the cotton. I am so sorry about that, guys. I thought for sure I could share everything. But this is how. Okay, turn my head right there and don't move it. This is how the cotton turned out. And as you can see, it actually worked. Of course, I've already narrated all of that. Yeah, the cotton actually glows. And that's just with a little bit of pigment powder. I don't want that to go to sleep. Wake up. It actually worked. Come on now. There. I gotta have my head in a certain spot or it'll. That's funny. So that was the cotton. Okay, you gotta show for me. It is there. There we go. There we go. There is the acrylic. I wish you didn't have to look at the screen. It's my screen is showing up in my camera. Let me try to hold it straighter. Oh goodness, it looks so much better than this. In fact, I'm gonna post pictures of this on my community tab so you guys can get an actual idea of how this looks. That kind of stinks, did it? Share screen. I don't know. Maybe something in my settings. Yeah, actually, and there goes my glasses. Anybody that was here when I first started, my glasses broke right before I come on. I think the screw came out, so that kind of. Oh no, get back on there. I fixed it really quickly. Now I can't remember how I did it. Can't see how I did it. Sorry about this. All right, we'll just do this. I can still. So yes, Amazon does have purple glow in the dark pigment. I don't know what it looks like on white yarn as far as the purple itself. And I've also, I mean, there's still a lot of experimenting I want to do with this. Oh, let me see. Are you and Janie color fighting again? So my next experiment, of course, I'm going to do fluorescent. I bought a black light just for the fluorescent colors. Okay, thank you so much, Tina. I don't know where you are in about 15 minutes. So my next experiment, I'm going to do the fluorescent, see how that looks. They're going crooked. And I also want to do an experiment where I dye the color first, then perhaps add the glow to it, or do the color with it, maybe a little bit weaker, and definitely pump up the glow powder more. That's definitely going to happen. Maybe even perhaps just simply, and yes, there is green fluorescent, Denisha. There's actually two shades of green, fluorescent and glow in the dark. I'm sorry, you did ask me that. The texture or the odor. The only thing that can change, well, the odor I always wash out. You can ask anybody that's ever bought any of my yarn. The only thing that might smell a little different would be the wool, and that would just be the wool wash that I use, and I personally love the smell of the wool wash. Or you might have a little bit of lanolin smell, which I love that smell too. Some people don't, but most of the yarn I sell smells awesome because I wash them in Tide and Downy. I use Tide laundry detergent and Downy fabric softener to soften it up. But now, as far as acrylic, I did nuke this way too long. And if you look really closely, kind of played a little bit. So, I mean, this will be just some yarn that I keep myself. I won't even give this away because it got heated way too much. It actually kind of exploded in the microwave a little bit. So yeah, I nuked this for way too long and it got a blue clay texture to it. But no, everything else, even my regular acrylic that I dye, as long as you don't heat it up too much, the texture doesn't change. And actually the fabric softener helps plump it back up anyhow if it does flatten out any. So my okay, you go get ready. We'll see you here in about 15 minutes. A little stiff, okay, and odor. Yeah, actually, oh, I didn't use fabric softener in these simply because they're just mine. I mean, I may wind up giving them away, but got all my other yellow ones down here. They slid to the chair. Yeah, there's no smell at all, actually. I don't even smell the Tide. Okay, that's good. I trust you, Denisha. Oh, y'all are cute. Oh, so yes, my future ideas. I'm gonna do fluorescent, and that'll be the next thing. I'm not gonna skip ahead, but that'll be the next thing I do. And I also, as far as the glow in the dark, I want to order. I'm gonna order more. I've actually got it in my cart, and while I'm there, I'll go ahead and throw in some purple in case that does really good. Maybe even some blue. What else did I see? Orange. And of course, green. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and order some more pigment powder. And I'll try, most likely I'll go back to the white. I might even, since I've already kind of boucléed this acrylic up, I might re-dye this and try to make it bolder. But this is crazy how this actually, I wish I'd have gotten more pictures actually. Get a picture of it, twist it up like this. That's what I'll do. Tonight, I'm going to put some pictures on my community tab. I'm going to add some more pictures of these two glowing. It's crazy. It's so cool. Yeah, y'all are cute. That's so fun. So, yeah, that'll be the next thing. I'll go back to the whites and try to make it more bolder. And if that works out good, then I'll work on getting some other color to it. Well, I'll probably actually dye one of the colored ones on a white to see if it actually stays white or not. Because this is white, but yet it glows like a aqua type color, like a bluish green kind of color, even though it's white. It's plainly white. So I have a feeling it would probably do the same no matter what color the glow is. If it's, well, wouldn't it be cool to have like a baby blue yarn with a purple glow to it? That would be cool if that even works. So I mean, it's all experimenting. So we'll find out what it can do. But I'm really eager to try out the fluorescent as well. In fact, I'm going to put this sucker under my black light. It looks green for you guys for some reason. It's bright, bold, eye-blindingly, definitely yellow. So, yeah, I'm not sure what will become of these. I don't know. They're still pretty. My mom likes yellow. Maybe I'll make her a washcloth or something. Oh, goodness. Let's see. We'll be going over to Mary Ann's here shortly. She's probably over there getting ready. I'm gonna find her link. Unless somebody else beats me to it. So I'm going really slow trying to see without knocking. We turn the lights off. Alexa, lights on.
Okay.
That was weird. How did they get turned off? She probably heard me, and sometimes they'll do stuff without even you asking them to. They're just listening in. Hey, Nisi, how are you? Y'all, making little man some lunch, taking care of laundry. Yep, I've been playing around with trying to make some glow in the dark yarn. So far successful. I have to improve on it a little bit. There's the spoiler. Sorry. Green, yellow, and burgundy. Hey, at least green is first, right? So, yeah, let me go back up here and grab. I'm typing with one hand. Okay, so Mary Ann is going live here in another 9 minutes. So we're going to head on over to her house. And yeah, I don't really have much else to say. Other than I'm going to order some more glow in the dark powder. And I don't know if that's going to be another live one or if it'll be a regular video. I guess I'll figure it out. I need to actually get busy with some, over there, the busy dyeing projects. This was another easy one, though. Hi, Cynthia. I'm glad you made it, too. Almost done, but we got a couple more minutes yet to hang out. Yeah, they listen in. Whether you want them to or not, they listen in. Sometimes when you don't want them to, you'll say something that sounds like you're talking to them, and they respond and kind of creeps you out a little bit. Yeah, I might have said something to make her turn the lights off or something. Which Cindy, Steve? Got a couple of them. It's been my mom's favorite color for as long as I know. Oh. Joyful Creations, right? Oh, Cynthia. Oh, really? Okay. Okay, the one that's in the chat. Wonderful. That's cool. That is a beautiful color. It's bright and happy. So, what's anybody working on anything right now? I'm actually going to. I decided today. I seen Nan's Next Not to Luck of the Draw video, and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna do it. I watched the tutorial, the link she posted on the original, the first video for Luck of Draw 7, and working on an Afghan. I've got 3 Afghans going at once, and I'm getting ready to start a 4th. Actually, I'm going to blame this on Lynette. I was watching her video yesterday, and all the whips that she's got, or the stuff that she's getting ready to do, and it's like, okay, I can do more than 4. Only have 4 things. Only have 4 things out here going on. I've got a couple UFOs. I've actually got one UFO that I really want to resurrect because it is so close to done, and it takes up a very large tub. I could probably fit 2 medium-sized projects in there, or another blanket. I don't really have room for a Luck of the Draw, but I have decided after this is done, I mean, I'll be a little late, Marianne, but I'm gonna run out to my shed and gather up some yarn for luck of the draw and get started on that. I need an excuse to have more blankets around here. We all make blankets, so I should have tons of blankets. It should be a thing of, I don't know. It's like there should never be a problem with finding a blanket around here, but it is. Yeah, I only have. Well, I mean, as far as blankets that I've made, it's only the baby's blankets. Working on bod virus meets post shawl. No, wow. That's interesting. Bod virus is something Bod did. Is it her version of a virus, or is it Bod and virus meets post? I'm assuming like front post, back post kind of thing. Oh, and so many of you guys are doing Sophie's Universe. I'm trying to remember who it was. I think it was yesterday. Some new person I just recently started watching. That's I think it was Purples, but it's gorgeous. I mean, there's so many, lots and lots of tons of beautiful, gorgeous Sophie's Universe out there, but this one was just phenomenal. You're doing Luck of the Draw? Yeah, I'm going to join in on that this year. I'm going to go find my stuff. 30 Afghans. Elvis complained are cold. That's good. And you probably got all sizes too. If they don't want to drag out a big one, they just want something to throw over them. Oh, it's Crystal's pattern. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, I don't watch her enough as I should, or any of you guys really. I try to catch up at nighttime once get everybody in bed. That's when I grab a project and just start going through my feed. Sometimes I have to just skip over some stuff. Try to watch everything I can, but I'd always give a thumbs up. Whether I watch it all or whether I just watch it and don't comment. I wish I could comment on all of them, but we can't always. I'm sure everybody understands that, and I understand it too. If you guys just simply watch, and you can't comment, that's totally fine. I understand. Just the views makes me feel good to see how many views I've gotten. Which reminds me, my daughter brought this out. This is totally off topic, but it's a good spot to talk about this real quick. She wanted me to ask, this is not yarn related, but if any of you are or know of any Goosebumps fans out there. My daughter accidentally bought 2 of the Slappy's World. They're new. Hold it right now. Slappy World. And it's alive. And the dummy meets the mummy. She's willing to give these away unless somebody wants to pay for them. I mean, shipping would be nice if you could cover that. But she accidentally bought these and got home with them and realized that she's already got them. She collects Goosebumps books ever since forever. Speak of the devil.
I heard my Goosebumps book.
Okay. So if anybody knows of anyone that would like to have these, she just wants them to go to a good home, or if you want to give her a little something for it. Me.
As far as publication, they're not that new, but they're.
Oh, I thought Slappy World was new.
It is new, but it's book 7 and 8. Then there's more books than that.
No, I'm asking them on there, sweetheart. My grandson would read those.
I want to see what.
Oh, Kim Anderson said her son, my grandson would read those. I'll buy them and pay for shipping. Oh, thank you so much, Kim. That's so sweet of you.
Yeah, brand new, or still have the
message
the
me
bag.
or email me or something. Either one. Etsy or email, if you don't mind. Thank you so much. Yeah, she was like, how can I return these? And I'm like, when did you buy? I'm like,
You want to see the return date on the receipt?
Yeah, what is it?
It's down here.
9/17/22. Oh my goodness. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, I would say that's a little bit past date.
Uh-huh.
Yep, they're
Yeah,
even
yes,
still
ma'am.
in the Books a Million bag with the receipt and everything. Thank you so much, Kim. That's so sweet of you. All right, guys. Well, it is time to go see Marianne, see what she's up to. I'm going to go out in the shed, round me up a couple skeins for my luck of the draw, and I will see you guys over there shortly. I want to thank all of you for coming in and hanging out with me, and I hope everyone has a fantastic day. God bless you all. Bye bye.